Hey guys, Savage Recovery back for another video. How are my savages doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, do me a favor. If you want to support the channel, subscribe, hit the bell, get all my notifications. Hit a like, comment, share, help me out with the algorithm. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you can find me at savage_red_studios, where you can see all of my photography. And also I have a Facebook page and a Twitter. And you guys can check me out on Patreon. You guys can also check me out on the Cash App. Let's get into it. All right, so this is the Senate bill. And this is the Senate bill for SB-145, sex registry. It was introduced by Senator Weiner, January 18th of 2019. As you can see here, it became effective, enrolled September 2nd, 2020. So in this right here, it says this bill would exempt from mandatory registration under the Act of persons convicted or certain offenses involving minors if the person is not more than 10 years older than the minor and if the offense is the only requiring the person to register. So the bill originally was made to where if you had vaginal intercourse with a minor under the age of 18, you were within 10 years of her, and she was willing, you didn't have to be registered. But this bill that Senator Weiner added that amended this was to make it to where that sodomy and oral sex would also be added to this bill. So if you're within 10 years of the person and they were quote unquote willing, you would not have to register as a sex offender. So if you do the math on that, if you are 20, you can have sex with a minor of 10. If you're 18, you can have sex with a minor of 8. If you're 24, you can have sex with a minor that is 14. If you are 26, you can have sex with a minor that is 16. As you can see, so what this is doing is this is the first step to legalizing pedophilia. So the next bills are going to be more inclusive. They're going to have less restrictions. This is a very slow walked process of allowing pedophiles to be able to do what they want. But some weird things about Senator Weiner, Scott Weiner. He also is the one that introduced the bill that made where it was decriminalized to where if you had HIV, you no longer had to disclose it to your partner. In the state of California, if you have HIV, you do not have to disclose that to people if you have it. So there is no legal penalty of giving someone HIV in California. And that was introduced, like I said, by this senator. The same senator that is legalizing pedophilia is the same senator that decided that it'd be okay to spread HIV and not tell people. Here's some pictures of Weiner and some very odd things that I'd like to point out. Let me Now I do know that those pictures are kind of long and they're kind of boring and there's no audio, but the reason I show you these pictures is because isn't it kind of crazy that there happens to be a person or a group of people on the internet known as 17 talks about how pizza is a code word that means something, that these people and these elites and these celebrities are doing certain things, and they show that the FBI website shows that pedophiles use the word pizza as a code word. There's also been emojis of pizza on Twitter that have been linked to child porn. But this guy who has pushed a bill to decriminalize your status as HIV positive to your partner, the guy that also brought a bill to legalize pedophilia, is also known as the world's expert on pizza. It has many pictures of him eating pizza and many pictures of him being out with his gay friends, taking photos at gay pride parades. Is it just me, or is it weird that him being a senator and having all these pictures of him and pizza and him passing this pedophilia bill kind of in some ways points in the right direction of what 17 has been saying about these people in the government and these celebrities and what he's been posting about since 2017? I find this to be depraved, and honestly, at the end of the day, we really need to be watching what's going on with our children, because our children are the future, and these bloodsuckers are trying to get to our children. I do think that Scott Weiner is one of these people that we need to be watching for, and I do believe Scott Weiner is going to be passing more bills in the future if he's not arrested for the things that he has allegedly done or is doing. He's going to pass more bills to make it to where more children can get abused and there will be less consequences for people. And that picture, a lot of those pictures that I showed you as him as a senator, show him with children. And one of those pictures shows him with Kamala Harris, which she's running to be vice president. So they're both senators, and they were both senators in California. They both talk to each other. And he's all about pizza, decriminalizing sexual behavior, and they seemed pretty chummy there. Is it not hard to think that that bill passed in the Senate while she was a senator, and it was brought up while she was a senator, and it was okayed? That she's not going to allow those same type of policies to go across America if she was to become vice president or quote unquote president when Joe Biden is no longer able to be president. We just need to watch out for this stuff, guys, because this just goes to show there's monsters in suits that are on television that want our kids. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments, because I think I've made a decent point with this small video of the similarities between this bill, this senator, and what 17's been saying. As always, guys, stay savage.